everybody, and welcome to Terra Invicta. A demo, in fact, for this brand new grand strategy space sci-fi 4X game. I'm very excited to jump into this one. It's like we've got one faction to play as, the Resistance, inside of this demo. Yes, some customization features enabled, but otherwise looks like we can also set size of the map, neat, one scenario, and we can choose the number of factions. I'll go with 8, I suppose, because why not embrace the madness? And after a bit of a lengthy load, we are in. I believe this is going to have voiceover and stuff moving forward, but at the minute it doesn't. Alrighty, so in the demo we'll be able to play the early part of the campaign as the Resistance, the faction who works to form an alliance of nations to mount a coordinated defense against an alien threat. Neat. This version has some features removed from the full game. Let's see. Objective progression will stop. Only one set of human ship models is available, and the campaign will stop after 7 years. Alright. Neat. Neat. UFO crashes on Earth. An alien vessel's crash down in the Damascus region of Syria. While the wreckage is unrecoverable, we suspect an alien life form escaped into the countryside. Take me there! Neat. I recommend we send a counselor to investigate the crash site as soon as possible. The counselors may be best used in trying to gain influence. Okay, sure, take me there. New objective. Assign counselors to meetings. Take me there. Okay, so we got planet view, solar system view, council view, then we have the nations of Earth, habitats, fleets, research, intel, and Earth map mode. Okay, this all seems fine. Ooh. Okay, so basically it's just taken me through and told me that I can go into each nation and have a look at its politics, its military, how developed or wealthy it is, and also there'll be a button here to use its nuclear weapons against its enemies, which is pretty cool. So let's have a look at this crash site. Neat. Okay, so if I jump into my council screen, we have a scientist and an activist. Oh my god, he's from New Zealand! Oh, that is so cool! It's the Sky Tower. Oh, neat. Oh, and look at that. There it is. How good. Not overly skilled, to be fair to say we've rolled some D25s and really not done particularly well, but that's alright. Okay, so I've just moved through to the mission phase and also recruited this chap, Brian Sanders, journalist from the US. Neat. So up the top here, I have my ops points, and then next to that I have influence, and next to that I have cash reserves. And I noticed down here that we have different operations that we can do. We can take control of nations, go to ground, maybe investigate some alien activity, and I recall over here, we can investigate this alien activity, right? 5 operation points. Yes. One of my advisors told me we had a reasonable chance of taking control of part of Indonesia. Although it looks like our percentage control is actually quite low. As I look around here with my counselor to try and assign, you can see the chance of success. It's not great, really, wherever we go. Some are better than others. But of course, also the size and the power of the nation probably has a part to play here too.
We'll bring this nation to our side.
Where do you need me?
We'll bring this nation to our side, the New Zealander said. Our counsellor, JumboPixel, seems to be more enthusiastic about the cause. Neat. Inspiration. However, I'm afraid it's difficult to discern just how much this counsellor's loyalty has changed. Right. Is one of our missions done. As I've started the timer rolling, you can see it ticking away up here. So the current date is the 1st of October 2022, and I see that my next mission phase isn't until the 8th of October. So we've got a few days. Our missions will play out. And hopefully we can get some extra influence and also investigate this crashed alien site. Okay, so we're learning more about we're spying on our counselor with our counselor to try and learn more about this elusive JumboPixel. We may now recruit our faction's management team. Ooh. Okay, so what does this do? Monthly influence increases by 3. Monthly research by 15. Ops by 3. So that's our sort of our action points kind of for our counselors. And then monthly income. Hard to really say what's going to be best here. I think I'll increase our science because when in doubt, buy some nerds. And the risky chance that I took, the 29%. Oh, we rolled an 87. Okay. That's okay. We might just permanently reassign you somewhere else, friend. Oh, and the United Nations Security Council is meeting to discuss the arrival of the aliens. And unfortunately, the hoped-for show of international unity didn't materialize, with China, Russia, and the US accusing each other of hiding knowledge. Should we remain in the shadows, quietly steer support for our faction, or deliver our manifesto? Let's deliver our manifesto. Grants a public opinion boost for us around the world and a great deal of information about... Oh, no, actually, we'll do something in the middle. We'll quietly steer support towards us. A little bit of support for us, and we'll share a little bit about us.
Forms or xenosapiens. They are demons incarnate. They and the traitors who support them will face our judgment.
We've just encountered Humanity First, a faction that's gathered all of Earth's xenophobia into its ranks.
We believe we can join them as brothers and sisters if we only convince them we are worthy.
And we've also just met the Academy, Earth's scientific community. Okay. So these are some of the other factions in the game. Not playable in the demo, but I'm assuming eventually in the full version. However, of course, they'll be part of the game, for me at least. And it looks like we have counselors, resources, objectives, and intel to learn on all of these different factions, right? So we can see that their goal is to eradicate the aliens and all who wish to support them. The Academy's goal is to convince the aliens that we are their equals. That is very cool. All right, let's hit play again, and the next mission phase, wham, is about to begin. First and foremost...
Ready.
You... No. Okay, JumboPixel. Russia has an open control point with a good boost of income. Ooh.
I'm here.
Well... What I'm going to do with this guy is surveil the location. This will increase our chances. There are loads of interest, so many different things. We could even just make contact.
Out.
Actually, you know what? Let's just make contact. Let's reach out to some friends and actually see what kind of diplomatic engagements we can actually do here. And look at this. 90% chance for taking control of this nation.
We'll be running this place.
Let's try that too. Neat.
Ready to go.
Alright, assignment's confirmed. Now we can hit the play button again and see what happens. So we've made contact with the Academy.
We wish to safeguard humanity.
Yes, we do. Yeah, I think we can be friends. Hey. Neat. Not really much for us to trade right now, so I might just say, hello, see you later. Thanks for coming. Contact mission complete. Good work. Let's hope our other counselors get up to some more serious work than that, shall we? Because that was an entire waste of time. Oh no! Our control mission was abandoned. This can happen voluntarily, or it can occur when other counselors' missions cause the counselor to no longer be able to undertake the mission. Right. So
Mission
either our
abort.
counselor decided, not loyal, don't care, or somebody interrupted it. Right, so I'll send JumboPixel to recon the alien site. I'll send Brian Sanders. I would really love to take control of this nation, but I feel like I might have sort of already lost my chance there. Let's just go for an inspire.
Their loyalty.
Standing by for orders.
And you, sorry, Brian, investigating aliens as well. All right, assignments confirmed. Let's roll. Okay, inspire mission success. Neat. Okay, so this counselor, we needed an 82, rolled a 63, outcome success. But it's difficult to discern just how much the counselor's loyalty has changed.
Prepping for next mission.
I also need to...
Recon complete.
Oh, hold on. We've investigated the aliens. I've learned some useful information from my investigation of the UFO. We will receive a small bonus to our xenology research moving forward. Speaking of research, I do need to set something. And we've just gained some science, so probably a good idea to choose a research. New objective, research alien signatures. Well, that's handy. Okay, so here's the tech tree. We're researching We Are Not Alone. We've got 97 progress there, 61 there. It's a well interconnected web. Ooh, so we've just unlocked Alien Signatures Project, which allows us to detect alien abductions on Earth. Let's do it. So it only costs 25, so it's very cheap in comparison to everything else. Let's start doing this project. And we did it.
Mission abort.
Okay, so we're into our next assignment phase, and there are just so many things going on in this world. I see a Canadian flag over here. You could have a look at their regions, their relations, the allies. Neat. We could directly invest in Canadian soil if we wanted to. The politest soil in the world. I think we'll refrain from doing that. I, of course, have my eyes set on the real prize. Hey, beautiful. I see over here in Mongolia, we have our enemy symbol. So what I might do is send one of my agents over there to either disable it, perhaps increase unrest. That could be kind of fun. Ooh, 4%, perhaps not. We'll crack down instead.
Their key people.
And then with our last counselor, perhaps we do go and investigate Russia. Not for the control. I'll refrain from that, actually, I think. I would like to learn a little bit more. Let's go for another Inspire.
I'll make sure they're on our side.
Neat. Alright, confirm the assignments, and we're off. And while I unpause
Their
it this
loyalty
time...
remains
Oh, we
questionable.
instantly failed the inspiration. We rolled an 88%. That is really unlucky. I'm just gonna... Okay, cool. Zooming out is very interesting as well. Take a look. There's a lot more than Earth here, everybody. There's a lot more than Earth. However, the crackdown was a success in Mongolia. We've successfully cracked down on humanity first. Yeah! Take that! You. Alright. We'll continue. Take a look at that! That's a lot of rocks. Holy. Alright, let's jump back into Earth where I feel safe and at home.
We failed to take control.
And we failed to take control. We rolled a 57 and it was only a 20. Alright, JumboPixel, we're sending you to Russia, I think. Yes, to gain control of it with a 2% chance, of course. No, you fool. Alright, Brian, you did good in Mongolia. I wonder if we should crack down on them again. Actually, I might just surveil this location, gather a little bit of intelligence. Okay, I've sent someone to Russia with a 2% chance of taking control. I don't expect this to play out. But we'll see.
I changed their mind.
One failure. That wasn't even the Russian takeover. Yikes. That one had a reasonable chance of success. Thankfully, we've completed our research project, so we can now, well, we're now allowed to defeat alien abductions on Earth, which seems like a good idea. The objective is to research alien origins. Also seems like a pretty good idea. Our counselor in Mongolia was spotted and may need to go to ground, but they've been doing really good work there in destabilizing that place.
Soon. We still lack support.
And we rolled a 32 on Russia. That's all right.
Establishing control.
We've got a 41% chance to take control here, so let's give that a go. Let's confirm these assignments. I'm starting to get the hang a little bit more of how to place the assignments, what I need to be focusing on. It's starting to make more sense to me. So, he's laying low in St. Petersburg, which is nice because there was some trouble in Mongolia. We had to bounce out of there. All good. I've also got somebody now finally in Indonesia. I'm going to try and work away here. 24%. Ooh. And we've detected an enemy counselor in Taiwan. He's the counselor for one of the secret organizations that is formed to address the alien arrival. We may send one of our counselors to investigate and learn more about this person. Cool. Okay, so maybe we'll send someone to Taiwan. We were unable to establish control of Niger. 72% roll. And, oh, we were close with Indonesia. We'll put you somewhere else, I think. We'll send you to Taiwan to have a look at this new counselor. I think maybe we just roll again here. I know that 41 isn't great. Like, obviously it would be better if it was a little higher, but we should get it in 2 or 3 tries. So I'm going to roll that one again. And then we're going to send this counselor to Taiwan. Let's do a public campaign in Taiwan.
Your orders?
And I'm going to surveil Russia a little bit, just to get some intelligence, get a feel for what's going on. And we've just met a new...
aliens want with us and determine how to satisfy them without losing our independence.
We cannot fight a war that will result in our extinction. The Protectorate, Commissioner. A pleasure to meet you, friend.
Initiating recon.
All right, so we've surveilled Russia. Very good. Keep up the great work, Brian Sanders, the journalist who we've sent to Russia. We could probably do that a little bit better, I'd say too, actually. Maybe think about that one a bit better, eh, Brian? Oh my god, we've just found an alien fleet in Earth's orbit. Neat. So the fleet is Victor 1. Transferring to low Earth. Combat strength 486 there by the looks. We just failed. Oh, that is so unlucky. Try it again. Whoa, look at Earth go.
Mission aborted.
And now somebody else has gained control, so we've missed out on that nice little egg. Anyone else? How about we just send you to Somalia? Let's then use this kind of like ticking over research essentially to purchase some more resources. Basically, I think what this is doing is converting science into something else. This time I might do influence. Hey, we increased the resistance support in Taiwan by 5%. Go you! Do it again.
We've hit him where it hurts.
And the crackdown in Afghanistan was also a success. Rolled a 0%. Why couldn't we get that earlier? It was a critical success. Very good. Shame we weren't trying to take it over, but that's all right. And now we just
I will
have
report when my mission is complete.
JumboPixel. Control a nation! Critical success! Of course, it's the time that we go to Somalia. Okay. Rolled a 3, needed a 41. Brilliant. So, finally, we have the resistance flag down in Somalia. Go you! Let's just have a play around. We could either, now that we're in, we could either advise, provide expertise to the nation, or set a national policy. I think we'll advise.
Offering support.
Go on.
Ready.
Now, over here in
Standing
Taiwan,
by for
we have
orders.
gained some support for our people, which is pretty cool. We could try and set a national policy. We could go for another public campaign. That's pretty good. Yeah, okay, you know what? Let's do that. Go and set a policy for us in Somalia, would ya? Neat. Really what we should be doing is trying to land grab a bit more for ourselves, though, shouldn't we? Either way, let's confirm these assignments, and also, while this is playing through...
Offering counsel.
Just failed that mission in Taiwan. That's unfortunate, but I
Policy
suppose not the end of the world.
complete.
Now, what policy direction would we like to set for Somalia? Do nothing. That's it. Looks like a lot of them are about war, federation, peace, independence, cede the territory, disband their army. Wow, okay, there are a lot of powerful things to do here, but none of them super appropriate right now. So in on the counselor screen, we can recruit one more, and we probably should. Let's get a professor. We could use some brains around here. Neat. Now we've got essentially 4 actions we can do in a turn. Should have done that a long time ago. Let's get out and see what we can do. Let's just try and immediately take control of the nation. Go you. All right,
I'm here.
JumboPixel, the man, the myth, the legend. Let's go to... we had some supporters in Indonesia earlier. It doesn't look like they're so keen on us anymore. Interestingly, Australia actually has a reasonable shot.
Standing by.
We've increased popular support for the resistance by 6% in Taiwan. We're
Public
slowly
sentiment
winning
is
them over.
increasingly
Slowly,
with
slowly,
us.
slowly. The same in Algeria. Good. And we've just gained a control point in Algeria as well. Whoa, it was a close roll. Nice.
We've got our people in place.
And Ethiopia too! Man. Oh, look at us go. And a UFO has just crash landed on Earth. And alien vessels crash down in the Bangui region in the Central African Republic. While the wreckage is unrecoverable, we suspect an alien life form escaped into the surrounding countryside. Oh, cool. We should go and investigate that then. That's really fun. Let's send... Unrest is high in Somalia. We might consider stabilizing it. Okay, sure thing. How about JumboPixel? You go there and do it yourself. Okay, so Taiwan, what's our chance? 51%. Let's roll the dice.
Bringing them
Come
to
on,
our
Wanderfera.
At your service.
Now, Brian, the journalist, counselor in Algeria, I wonder... Ready to roll as we move through nearly into a new year, it's important to note. Don't forget, we have a total of 7 years
Things are
possible that we can play in
stabilizing.
this demo. Stabilized nation was success, so we're stabilizing Algeria. That's good, because we don't want to lose what we've just fought for. We need these control points, dang it. Speaking of which, we've gained the second one in Algeria, so we've got both of those. And look at that, we've got one of them in Taiwan as well. We're starting to make progress. Fortunately, not so much in Ethiopia, but that's all right. Crack a few eggs to make an omelette.
Taking control.
Ready for orders.
So, the aliens that crashed down here, I'd love to get over here and have a look. Let's go and surveil this location.
Setting a watch.
Get over there.
Ready for my mission.
And your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to control Tunisia.
Bringing them on
I've
board.
got an 83% chance to do it, so we might as well try. Alright, so we're searching for any kind of threat down here. We have a military lab project enabled. Neat. And there's another counselor here. This is a hot spot, likely because of its alien activity. Let's do the Special Military Science Lab project now. Tier 1 module, 3 crew, 15 tons. A small module dedicated to developing military technologies and doctrine. Sounds like a good idea. Got a control point in Tunisia with a good roll. Neat.
We are taking over.
Taiwan as well. Thanks very
We
much for
still
coming.
lack support.
Not quite in Ethiopia, though. A tough nut to crack. Look, we need to get over and stabilize Somalia, so
We'll restore
let's send one of
peace
our
to this
counselors
nation.
there.
Your
We
orders.
have a look at JumboPixel.
Ready to go.
Still trying. Some enemy influence in the region. Maybe we should bounce through and try and grab another place next door.
Establishing
Well,
our
25%
presence.
chance.
At your service.
Love it. Now, in Taiwan, we have 2 out of 3 under our control. There's just one more here. I'll just try and woo them a little bit more. And you...
Reporting in.
God, this guy is just really doing work. Where would you like to go next? How about Libya?
Every circumstance
And
is an
we've met
opportunity.
the
Our
initiative.
test is to recognize and seize it.
Right. In some regions, they are behind rampant rumors that the alien arrival is a fabrication by Earth's governments and corporations. In others, they've founded companies selling products that allegedly protect from a fictitious alien disease they seem to have made up. Oh, that is good. I like that. That's funny. We moved
Things
the
are
needle in
cooling off.
Taiwan. We've stabilized Somalia slightly. That's good. Hoping for success
We're
in Libya
taking
too, so that we can start to... Yep. Do it again. You are amazing. Why don't you go and stabilize one of our new nations? Keep the people under our
We'll
control.
turn down
Go
the
on.
heat.
They are
This guy,
here to cleanse
what a
our
guy.
sick world. The aliens are our saviors, and all who oppose them are enemies of the future.
Oh, look at this. The aliens are our saviors. Here's another faction, the Servants. Servant Superior Judith basically believes that we should serve the alien overlords. Honestly, not mad at that. Alien abductions reported. We're receiving reports of possible alien abductions again in the Central African Republic. We need to get back here, don't we? Look at all this. Loads of alien activity. Yeah. Brian. Brian, we're gonna need you as soon as we can
Our
start assigning some
supporters
more
are in
missions once we
place.
successfully control another point in Libya. Neat.
We were unable
And...
to establish control.
So close! Try again. Or... Actually, maybe not. We might revisit that.
Laying the ground. We were unable to establish control.
Okay, couple of quick failures at the end. Not the end of the world. First things first, let's send JumboPixel to take control of another nation. What kind of chances do we have? They're not great.
I will help them.
Let's send JumboPixel to
Reporting
advise
in.
Somalia instead. We'll pop back over to Brian. Let's send him to investigate the alien activity, though. Go on.
Investigating alien site.
Acknowledged.
Get in, son. And we've just met Project Exodus, which by the sounds of things from what he just said, sounds like they want to just exit Earth. Fair enough.
Offering assistance.
We have stabilized Somalia. how many times tried to destabilize Somalia. What I'm more interested in, actually, is these alien discoveries, though, because if there's glorious things to be had here, I would very much like to see them. Let's see. A new project is available to us. Ah, cool. That's actually my current objective, so probably start to focus on that soon. Objective complete. The alien goop, smoky goop, has been researched. Local government continues to deny that anything has happened. Naturally. Despite obstacles, our council has confirmed that a small number, but statistically significant, of people and animals have gone missing in the area. Disturbing news. Many among our faction clung to the hope that despite their secrecy, the intentions of the aliens towards our species might be benevolent or at least neutral. And we researched the second alien activity, UFO crash site, again in the Central African Republic. A small bonus to xenology research was uncovered. Okay, well, can't complain. Kind of feel like we should take control of this republic almost. Like, it seems like a real hotspot. Jakarta's not going to come under my control. That's okay. It's currently controlled by the Illuminati faction, which I guess makes sense. Increased public opinion in our territories. Probably not my core focus right now, but that's okay. I'm just going to go and surveil New Zealand.
Eyes up.
I think that's a good idea. Go take a look what's going on over there.
Ready.
Crazy place. Okay. Surveillance in New Zealand underway. Neat. Back around. Ooh. Neat. Back around to where the business is happening, which is largely in Africa and Europe. We failed to increase unrest in our in the sort of northern Baltic states, but that's all right. It was only like a 13% chance anyway, so it probably doesn't matter too much. I think my big goal is, hey, we're now able to undertake it. Oh, it's not actually what I thought it was going to be, but that's all right.
Significant support.
However, we did grab the second control point in Ethiopia, so Ethiopia is ours. And we've detected an enemy counselor. Hello, you. Now, there's an interesting thing that we can do with them. I think we can interact directly with them.
Wrapping up here.
Potentially even try and flip them to our own.
We're taking over.
We took over Sudan, so that's a good win. Consider that a week well spent, I reckon. A week well spent. Now, in New Zealand, can we do a crackdown? 16%. Public campaign, 82%. Unrest, not gonna happen. Inspiration, barely. Let's do a public campaign in New Zealand.
We'll make our appeal.
Nice. Now, JumboPixel over in Africa,
Standing
slowly
by.
taking over little bits of Africa for us. We could almost actually just try and
Bringing
flip
them
that.
on
There's a third of a chance. I'll give it a go.
Your
Now,
orders?
up here in Europe, it's a little trickier. Everybody's political strength is pretty good, I think. Maybe we can grab a foothold in Iceland.
Establishing control.
It's only a
Ready
30%
for
chance.
orders.
We should be focusing up on building what we have, probably, but I suppose. Let's go to... well, actually, we could just advise ourselves here. Yeah,
Lending
let's just
my
advise
expertise.
here. And... boom! We've increased popular support by 9% in New Zealand. Alien Fleet Vector 2 has arrived into low Earth orbit as well, so the threat is increasing. And a UFO has crashed in the US of A! We should definitely go and take a look at that too. Alrighty, first, let's go and send our professor to investigate the alien activity. Great
Standing
idea.
by for orders.
Now, Brian in New
Ready to
Zealand,
go.
how you doing? How you doing? Ready for a crackdown? Not quite. Humanity First have completed 2 of the global research projects, or at least
We're
they
winning their
contributed
hearts
the
and
most science towards it, I should say. So maybe something to watch out for there. Algeria increased. Good, good.
Public sentiment is increasing.
Same in Argentina. We're just sort of creeping our way in, grabbing footholds, and, of course, investigating these aliens as well. We've got loads of
what we
science projects,
found.
so I think we need to try and pick that up too. And we'll receive a small xenology research bonus. Okay, cool. We need to try and grab as many of those as we can if we want to compete
We
with
failed
all of
to
these
take
other
control.
vying interests as well, I think. Morocco has proposed ending its rivalry with Algeria. I will allow it. Nice. Look at that. We're bringing peace to the world, too.
Ready for my mission.
Good. All right, Prof. You're going to go to ground.
Standing by.
And you, my friend, are going to stabilize what's ours. Oh, we've council is not assigned to a mission. Oh, Brian. Why don't we get you stabilizing maybe Transtabilize
Restoring order.
Somalia. We've been needing to do that for a while. We also need to make sure that we keep our Taiwanese points under our control. Looks like they still are, so that's all good. And with that, everybody, I will leave it here as we fly around in this space station orbiting our wonderful planet. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more of this Terra Invicta demo, I am happy to provide either more videos or we could do a live stream here on YouTube. I really don't mind. So do let me know in the comments what you think. I've had fun with it. There's definitely a little bit of a learning curve. I haven't played the sort of spiritual predecessors much in this genre, so maybe a little bit extra for me to learn too, but overall, I think it's a really fun demo, and I'd highly recommend you try it out when you can. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.